Okay, that's where we are. If we're there, if we are being reborn, repeated desolation and sustainment eventually reduce. What? Desolation? If we are being reborn, this is not we're wondering, oh, am I on the right path or not? This is we're on the right path. We're going to be reborn and have things turn out well. If where's desolation? Okay, desolation is one word. It's a translation. So desolation, hardships, repeated getting to the end of your rope, repeated states of, I don't know if I can do this. That's what we're talking about. That, if you're being reborn, repeated desolation and sustainment eventually reduce us all the way to the point where we no longer want to be our own, but the Lord's. Okay, what does it mean to be reborn? I say I want to have life be better. Of course we want to have life be better. But what is life being better? If you say, yeah, I've got my kitchen here, and I really want my kitchen to be better than it is, which should be great. It should just like one thing gets better, then another thing gets better, and another thing gets better, and then the kitchen is really great. There is desolation if you want to get a better kitchen. First of all, you have to try to figure out what you put in there. And if you're really serious, if you really want to, let's expand our example to the point where you want to have the best kitchen that can be imagined. Is this not a very compelling metaphor? Homeowners, hello? If you have this kitchen, you want this dream kitchen, often if it was really going to be great, unless you happen to have some skill at this, somebody else even needs to think through what it's going to be like. You would need a designer. You would need to eventually say, okay, well, what's going to be good here? But then there's going to be desolation. There's going to have to be the smashing and destroying of all your cabinets. There's going to have to be the ripping up of your counter. There's going to have to be the pulling up of the floor. There's going to be a period of time where you don't have a functional kitchen. Your kitchen has been fully desolated. And that's the only way to then put in the better kitchen. Because we no longer want our kitchen to be, I guess the point I'm trying to make with that is, you say you want something better, the nature of how it needs to be better dictates process. So I say I want my life to be better. Well, guess what? My life is as good as it's going to get with me running my life. I already ran that experiment for 36 years. How's yours going? So it's not going to get better you never see a sign on a store that's been having a problem that says under old management, under the same management. Don't worry about it. If there's a need to change something, you've got to change management. Is repeated desolation and sustainment. That it's just too hard. You just can't let go without that prodding. That is part of what really gets you to see and understand, I don't want to be here. I want to be here. That now I have seen enough of war that I don't want another one. That's the state we're trying to get to. And when we're in that state, let's go to the next slide. When we're in that state, that's us like we're poking up out of the snow. That is where we've emerged from that darkness and we're in the light. But don't worry, if you feel like you've been there and now you're going back down, there are these cycles. There's the day-night cycle. This picture looks like it's right in the morning. Yep, we emerge from that darkness into the light. Yeah, it's getting to be spring now. It will be winter in a year. No, less than a year. I know, shouldn't have brought it up. But if we understand the process and that the process is good,